about the disconnection. Keep playing players. Okay, next country having some issues. We get country already in level 20. Okay. Country at 585 currently. Okay, 315 and 792. First score submission from Tony. 315, 792. Okay, 3 minutes. You can continue playing. Let me adjust this. It's a bit high. We counter at 747, level 27. You might submit this. Yeah, good luck everyone. We still are on our second half now of the qualifier, so you gotta miss Berkeley here. Welcome in. Nice line splitter from Tony. Trying to get in scrum position. Right now at 100,000 points. Gunter reaching that same mark. That Kanto getting his game started at 70,000. So let's see. We already got two submit scores from Gunter, so we can get an average from it. And 14,204. Let me see. Let me get a calculator here. 14,204. 747. 60. So 830, 632 the current average for Gunter. I know the Gunter wants to get a couple max outs today. We'll see. Yeah, it's gonna be the case today. So far, we got what? We got Gunter at 310,000, Tony 297. So it looks like he might submit the score resulting from this. He's having a strong game going. Gunter at 316. That is for Gunter. So clean games all around. Tony is suffering a bit for drought. This is getting a bit spicy. Tony already reached the 400k mark and Gunter at 450. Cantor 307. So good games all around. Oh, rough border from Tony just before transition. He managed a 518, 360. Looks like he will submit in that. 518, 360. All right, it's submitted. Kanto about the transition, got a ready transition, and he's at 629, so looking to improve his average. Kanto with a bit of an unbalanced board right before transition, needs to be careful. Gets a Lombard transitions at 523. Kanto already at 690. Kanto doing a pretty good job here. Nice Tetris here in level 20. It's 578 currently. Ooh, a bit of an overshift. Gunter Ray at 760, so already improving on his average. Kanto at 695. Trying to some routes. Gunter trying to work around his issues here. Left side looking dangerous, but he managed to lower the stack and get Tetris. Donnie might have to start over. Yeah, this board not helping him much. Going to run into some trouble here in level 24. Got a 599 860 from Kanto, so pretty good game. 599 860. Okay. Counter at 834 320 tops out. So this improves his average. 830 good. 834 320. Yeah, that was a pretty good pace game. But yeah, level 24 was a bit brutal. Alright, we get under half an hour. So things starting to consolidate. I'm only trying to improve on his average, and I'm sure he will be able to do so handily. So Gunter right now looking at an 860,000 point average right now. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know how to calculate averages right now. But then yeah, doing pretty well. So I don't recall what was his qualifier average last year. Okay. I'm having some connectivity issues. Sorry about that. Where's my phone? Just connected to power. The cameras should be back soon, hopefully. I will take care of that in a moment. Okay, Kent is back. Hello, DJ, Mr. Bor, hello, Guerrero, and yeah, we are now on our second half of the qualifier. Let me try to see if I can refresh cameras from the other players. Antonio already trying to look into improving on his score. Okay, cameras are back. Got Tetris from Gunter. Tony running into some issues. Tetris for Tony. Yeah, Tony looking into just improving on the his scores already. Some aggressive hangs here from Tony. Sloping to nice spins. Lumber depending in column 3. Needs to be careful. Nice L placement. Yeah, the routes been very rough for all players today. But already improving on his average. We top out at 188 from Kanto. Gunter at 410. Okay, Tony and Gunter approaching transition at this point. Needs to be careful. Gunter at 480, Tony at 385. Position at 409. So already a sizable improvement. Ooh, the lower advance is right on transition. And that's it for Tony for in this game. Let's see. I suppose that's a submission. Throwing his average at 436 and 100. All right. 436 100. Yeah, if you submit the score on the chat, just keep playing. Don't wait for me to put in scores on the but yeah, as long as you put it on the chat, you should be good. Okay, we get reaching a 20-minute mark. Gunter at 609, trying to yeah, get another strong score. Left side looking dangerous. Oh no, okay. Okay, still alive. Hit the lumbar though, but the lumbar doesn't come and he's down at 616. So yeah, keep pushing. Okay. Gunter 117. Kanto. Okay, his game starts in for Tony. So we have less than 20 minutes left. So let's make the most out of it. All right. Let's see how these players do. We got Tony at 93,000, Gunter 239, and Kant at 50. So early game still. Tony, Gunter reaching the midpoint as we speak. Looking to get a level Tetris setup. Tony trying to restart, looks like. Gunter at 299 with a bit of a messy board. Gunter started as well. Right now we got Tony at 57,000. Gunter at 361. Gunter reaching the 100,000 points, the 100 lines. We are approaching 50 minutes left, so let's see what strategies for these players are for these final moments. Gunter at 422, reaching transition soon with a pretty spicy board. Tony going for that Tetris despite putting his board in a bit of jeopardy. Let's see if he is able to get into his current position. Gunter topping out at 434. Tony currently at 235. Gunter just gonna get started at 100. Gunter right now 124. And clean up pretty nicely to get back in his current position. Gunter doing some cleanup. In a J to get out of this pretty quickly, but now creates a lumbar dependency. Needs to be careful. Gets the lumbar, gets well open, gets a Tetris. Okay, Tony at 296. So we have him approaching transition. We'll see if he can go for some deep 19 play to get into and to improve on his score. Gunter going for some interesting tuck setups. Yeah, not quite happy with them. Talking about the transition, currently at 329. In transition at 355, so if he can play deeply on 19, this could improve his score significantly. Risky placements. Canto at 256, Gunter 214. And that's a double from Gunter at 237. Canto at 282. Tony looking to improve on his average, already level 21. Yeah, that does improve on Tony's average, so you can keep playing. Unfortunately, yeah, the game is not really helpful towards level 23, 22, and 23. But we still get 10 minutes players, so make sure to make the most of it. Oh, nice quick tips there from Tony. Trying to keep this game alive, but the pieces are not that helpful afterwards. Okay, Tony right now. Trying to look in. We got Kanto at 462, trying to improve. His previous game didn't go for the Tetris. Lost Dancer, and he's down at 486. Right there in level 19. So remember, you can start at any level. Level 18 is non-mandatory for qualifiers. I think the general guidelines allowing starts from level 9. we counted already. It's looking a bit spicy. Yeah, counter talking about Tony. Yeah, that game didn't go anywhere unfortunately for him. Kanto right now, his games is getting started at 69,000. Gunter and Tony underway. Okay, Tony right now 106, trying to go for the S-pin but missed. So we are watching our last couple games for these players. They are getting on the first half of their on these ones. Let's see how they progress. Under 225, Tony 179. Gunter 291. Oh, Gunter with some misdrops on the left side and no lumbar. We are 5 minutes away, players. So these could be your last couple games. So make sure to, yeah, get your match games in. It's like Kanto. We'll play this out. Tony trying to lock in here. And at 435, so a pretty strong game going. and reaching 500. Tony getting his game started. This might be the last game. There's a reset. And then trying to clean up. Transitioning at 557, pretty strong game going here from Kanto. Looking to improve the average. Oh, the placement's not looking great. And at 565, it's not improving his average, but he can still play another one, so yes, still time for one more game for Kanto, looks like. Kanto in the middle of his game at 467, 267, sorry. Kanto might be deciding on staying on this game. 345 currently. We are about a minute to go, so this is the time for players to decide on continuing their current game or resetting to get on their last game. Hello, Sudokana. Okay, we got a few seconds here. So this is the time of decision for the players if they want to keep playing their current game or reset for their very last game. Looks like they are sticking on this one. And this is the last game for the players. Let's see how it ends for all. Good luck. This is just the qualifier, so this is just the first stage in the competition. We'll see you in Paris in March. In May. Start May 9th. We'll have more qualifiers, in-person qualifiers, and the tournament will start in force on Saturday, Friday 10th. Looks like everybody is now stuck, stuck to their last game, and so far things are looking pretty good, especially for Tony. Tony has improved his average already. Going aggressive here for Tetris. Gunter reaching the transition at 570 currently. Kanto at 268 in the midpoint, pretty strong game as well. So we'll be wrapping up with pretty strong games from all players. Tony already at 544. So improves on all his scores of the day. Gunter with lower defense in column 3, needs it, gets a triple, tries to get the well opened. Tony with room for a couple more Tetrises, he might burn. Oh my goodness. No, not like this. Oh my goodness. Nice recovery there from Tony with a couple Tetrises. 636. But the board not looking at the best shape, and that mischief might end the game at 637 for Tony. Still a pretty strong improvement. 637, 360. Okay, Kanto and Gunter remain. Kanto right now at 424. Yeah, I mean, you did better than I did, I believe. Now, you're on a 5, and I don't know how to calculate averages now. The 5 is 60 average, I believe. So it's still good. I think it was improved from last year. Last year, you placed below me. I was surprised. So, still an improvement from last year on top of all of that. Gunter at 783, trying to improve on his score, pretty close to that average improvement. Gunter at 859. Yeah, looks like he will be averaging about 900 or mid 900. He reaches the kill screen, and he is getting a single over the 931. Actually, a better score than the previous one, and a 504 from Kanto. So that's it. It's a wrap. 931, 496. And it's a wrap, players. It's been a pleasure having you. We'll see you in May for the live event in Paris at the Sainte-Lucie Church in Paris. No Max from Gunter, unfortunately, but still a pretty solid score and average. We are glad to have you here. We're gonna wrap it up. So, yeah, let's rate someone. If anybody has any suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, I will just look for a rate target, and we'll be seeing you in a couple of weeks, actually. So, yeah, I'm excited about the upcoming. So let's see for Tetris. We got CTL. I think that will be our target today. CTL. I don't have any other. We had PAL, that's Swiss. That one just started, so I'm not sure. Let me just go for CTL. Let me see what's streaming. Looks like it's gonna be 3 matches. So, and we got Macy, which we will have also in France most likely. So let's watch CTL, Classic Tetris League. Talk to you soon. This was Visual, sign off. Bye bye.
As all of them won their matches, it's just that the peasant lost a single